guys, welcome back to Cup of Teach. This time, I'm going to discuss the common monomial factor. These are the steps on how to get the common monomial factor. First, find the greatest common factor or GCF of the terms in the polynomial. This is the first factor. Second, divide each term by the greatest common factor to get the other factor. Example, factor each expression. Number 1, 5x minus 45. Let us find the greatest common factor of 5 and negative 45. Always remember, highest number that can be divided to 5 and negative 45. So what do you think is the greatest common factor? 5. Since x here is not common, so we cannot get the greatest common factor. Therefore, this is your first factor. Let us divide each term by 5. Always remember, divide the coefficients and divide the variables with the same bases by subtracting their exponents. So let us divide the coefficients. 5 divided by 5 is 1. X here, we do not have x here, so they do not have the same variable. Therefore, we just copy x. Automatically, the numerical coefficient of x here is 1. Negative 45 divided by 5 is negative 9. This is your second factor. Let us put them together. First factor is 5. Second, the quantity of x minus 9. Therefore, the factors of 5x minus 45 are 5 times the quantity of x minus 9. Number 2, 3y plus 27y squared. Let us find first the greatest common factor of 3 and positive 27. So what is the greatest common factor of 3 and 27? Highest number that can be divided to 3 and positive 27. What do you think is the greatest common factor? 3. And then look at y. Y is common in each term. It means we can get the greatest common factor. Just look at the least exponent of y. That will be your greatest common factor. And the least exponent of y is 1. Therefore, the greatest common factor among the literal factors is y. This is your first factor. We're going to divide each term by the greatest common factor. Divide it by 3y. Let us divide. Always remember, divide the coefficients and divide the variables with same bases only. And then subtract their exponents. So let us divide first the coefficients. 3 divided by 3, that is 1. Y divided by y, same variable. Therefore, we can subtract their exponents. What is the exponent of y here? 1. How about y here? Also 1. Let us subtract the exponents. That is 0. Always remember, in the law of exponent, if we have 0 exponent, means that is 1. Automatically, that is 1. Therefore, 3y divided by 3y is 1. Next, 27 divided by 3 is positive 9. Y squared divided by y, same variable, subtract the exponents. 2 minus 1 1. Therefore, we will have now y. Always remember, the exponent of y here is 1. This is your second factor. Let us put them together. First factor is 3y. Second, the quantity of 1 plus 9y. Therefore, this is now the factors of 3y plus 27y squared. Number 3, 7a cubed minus 14a to the fourth plus 35a to the fifth. Let us find first the greatest common factor of 7, negative 14, and positive 35. Highest number that can be divided to 7, negative 14, and positive 35. That is your greatest common factor. So what do you think is the greatest common factor? 7. And then look at a. Is it common to each term? Yes. Therefore, we can get the greatest common factor of it. Just look at the least exponent of the literal factors. What is the least exponent of a? 3. Therefore, the greatest common factor among the literal factors is a cube. This is your first factor. To get the second factor, we're going to divide each term by 7a cubed. Always remember, divide the coefficients and divide the variables with the same bases by subtracting their exponents. So let us divide first the coefficients. 7 divided by 7, that is 1. A cubed divided by a cubed, same variable, x. We're going to subtract the exponent. 3 minus 3 is 0. If we have here 0 exponent, automatically the answer is 1. Therefore, 7a cubed divided by 7a cubed, that is 1. Next, negative 14 divided by 7, that is negative 2. A to the fourth and a cubed, same variable, you're going to subtract the exponents. 4 minus 3 is 1. Therefore, we will have now a. Automatically, the exponent of a here is 1. Next, 35 divided by 7, 5. A to the fifth divided by a cube, same variable. Therefore, we can subtract the exponents. 5 minus 3 is 2. Therefore, we will have now a squared. This is your second factor. Let us put them together. First factor is 7a cubed. Second, the quantity of 1 minus 2a plus 5a squared. Therefore, this is now the factors of 7a cubed minus 14a to the fourth plus 35a to the fifth. Let's have here another example. 3y cubed minus 9y squared minus 6y to the fourth. Let us find the greatest common factor of this expression one by one. Let us start to the coefficients. Greatest common factor of 3, negative 9, and negative 6. What do you think is the greatest common factor? 3. How about y? Is it common to each term? Yes. Therefore, we can get the greatest common factor. Just look at the least exponent of y. And what is the least exponent of y? 2. Therefore, this is the greatest common factor among the literal factors. Y squared. This is your first factor. To get the second factor, you have to divide each term by the greatest common factor. That is 3y squared. Always remember, divide the coefficients and divide the variables with same bases by subtracting their exponents. So let us start. To the coefficients, 3 divided by 3, 1. Y cubed divided by y squared, same variable, subtract the exponents. 3 minus 2, that is 1. So in this term, the answer is y. Automatically, we have 1 here as the numerical coefficient of y and 1 as the exponent of y. Negative 9 divided by 3, that is negative 3. Y squared divided by y squared, same variable, subtract the exponent. 2 minus 2, 0. Always remember that if we have 0 exponent, the answer is 1. So if y squared divided by y squared is 1, if you're going to multiply to negative 3, the answer is negative 3. So no need to write here 1. Negative 6 divided by 3, that is negative 2. Y to the 4th divided by y squared, same variable, subtract the exponent. 4 minus 2, that is 2. So we will have now y squared. This is your second factor. Let us put them together. First factor, 3y squared. Second factor, the quantity of y minus 3 minus 2y squared. Therefore, this is now the factors of 3y cubed minus 9y squared minus 6y to the 4th. Try this. 5a to the 6th power b squared minus 10a cubed b cubed plus 20a cubed b to the 4th. Let us find the greatest common factor one by one. Let us start from the coefficients. 5, negative 10, and positive 20. What is the greatest common factor? 5. How about a? Is a common to each term? Yes. Therefore, we can get the greatest common factor of it. Just look at the least exponent of a. And what is the least exponent of a? 3. Therefore, this is the greatest common factor, a cubed. How about b? Is it common to each term? Yes. Therefore, we can get the greatest common factor. Just look at the least exponent of b. And what is the least exponent of b? 2. Therefore, the greatest common factor of it is b squared. This is now your first factor, 5a cubed b squared. To get the second factor, we're going to divide each term by the greatest common factor, 5a squared b squared. Always remember, divide the coefficients and divide the variables with same bases by subtracting their exponents. So let us start. Coefficient first, 5 divided by 5, 1. A raised to the 6th power divided by a squared, same variable. Subtract the exponent. 6 minus 2, 4. So we will have now a raised to the 4th power. And then b squared divided by p squared, same variable. Subtract the exponent. 2 minus 2 is 0. Always remember, if we have zero exponent, what is the answer? 1. So in this term, the answer is only a raised to the fourth power because 5 divided by 5 is 1. If you're going to multiply it by a raised to the fourth power, the answer is also a raised to the fourth power. And same thing here, b squared divided by b squared, that is 1. So if you're going to multiply it by a to the fourth, the answer is a to the fourth. So let's go to negative 10 divided by 5, that is negative 2. A cubed divided by a squared, same variable. Subtract the exponent, so that is a. If you're going to subtract the exponent, 3 minus 2 is 1. And the exponent of a here is 1. Next, b cubed divided by b squared, same variable. Subtract the exponents, 3 minus 2 is 1. So we still have b. The exponent of b here is 1. Next, 20 divided by 5, positive 4. A cubed divided by a squared, same variable. Subtract the exponents, 3 minus 2 is 1. Therefore, we still have a. The exponent of a here is 1. Next is b to the fourth divided by b squared, same variable. Subtract the exponents, 4 minus 2 is 2. Therefore, we will have now b squared. This is your second factor. Let us put them together. First factor is 5a cubed b squared. The second, the quantity of a raised to the fourth power minus 2ab plus 4ab squared. Therefore, the factors of 5a raised to the sixth power b squared minus 10a cubed b cubed plus 20a cubed b to the fourth are 5a cubed b squared times the quantity of a to the fourth minus 2ab plus 4ab squared.
Thank you for watching. That's it for this video. If you learned something here, don't forget to like and subscribe to Cup of Teach. See you on the next lesson. Bye!